welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be talking about summer. So if you don't know, winters in Korea are super cold, fall and spring are super short, and then you have a super hot summer. So when I first came to Korea in the summer, I was not expecting to be so hot and bothered the whole time. It is humid, it reaches a good 37, 38 degrees, and it's super stifling. But on top of that, it can be super uncomfortable. I'm a plus size girl and I get hot and bothered. So I was so surprised I couldn't wear my wigs anymore because my head was so hot, like literally roasting. I developed heat rash. I even got sun poisoning at one point. And this year I have got my hats ready to take on the summer, and I thought I would just share those with you today. So if you want to enjoy your summer and keep it cute at the same time, then stay tuned for the rest of this video. So, number one, my biggest discomfort in the summer is usually chub rub. I have thick thighs. I do not have a thigh gap. During the summer, I get chub rub, which is a nice way of saying friction burn in between your thighs because they be rubbing together. And it's super uncomfortable. Loads and loads of girls and boys have this issue. I have come up with perfect solution. Shorts. Shorts. I wear shorts underneath almost every outfit unless I'm wearing trousers, of course. I have many versions of these. So I've got some cropped leggings from ASOS, and I've had these for 2 years. You honestly don't have to break the bank. They're like £6, and I just put these on. I also have another pair of shorts. And then these are amazing. They're like cropped tights, to be honest, but they're anti-chafe. They're a really soft material, and you can get these from ASOS for like £8. Look how stretchy they are as well, so they really go up in size, and I love them because they don't roll up when your legs start rubbing together, which is amazing. I really like these. And you can get anti-chafe bands as well from Boohoo and AliExpress, where they just go around your legs so they're not shorts. For if you're wearing like a tight dress, like today I'm wearing a tight dress, I just want to put the bands on. I don't want like a line where the dress is really fitted. That is like the number one solution. I rarely leave the house without my shorts, and I have about 5 pairs, so I have enough to go through the week, you know, and they dry really fast. You can put them in the washing machine and they'll dry overnight, especially these ones because they're just made out of tights material. Get yourself some shorts, put them underneath your dresses and your skirts, and say goodbye to chub rub. One thing I really don't like is when you are pacing to go somewhere in the summer and then you see there's like a sweat patch under the boob or the armpit area, and you just feel so self-conscious. And of course they dry and you know, you move on with your day, but I just feel so self-conscious. And I have a friend who's actually very athletic and very slim, and she also has the same insecurity. So I told her about this little miracle, and we have been comfortable and sweat-free ever since. So this is a dusting powder from Lush. There's loads of different ones. There's deodorizing powders and dusting powders, which are slightly different, but I like the dusting powder, the silky underwear dusting powder specifically. This is amazing. When I come out of the shower, I dab some on my neck, I dab some under the boob, I dab some in between the thigh, and I'm literally ready to go. This stuff stops you from sweating throughout the whole day. I don't know how. Like, it just absorbs, you know, moisture, and it also isn't very drying, which is weird. When you take it out of the packet, it doesn't have like a crumbly, dry talc feeling. It's kind of just like soft and velvety, so it also makes your skin really soft. And this isn't just for girls. I swear to you, if you are a guy and you want to dab some under the pits, or you know, you got pecs, or you want to also put some on your inner thighs because guys get chub rub too, definitely try this. I cannot rave enough about this powder. And if you go on Lush's website, the reviews are all the same. This powder is amazing, this powder is amazing. So this is amazing, and it fits in your bag. Like, it fits in your bag so easily, so you can carry it around you throughout the day if you feel like you're gonna need to reapply. I never have had to reapply, and also this little bottle will last me about 4 to 6 weeks. So yeah, definitely get your hands on some Lush dusting powders because it's amazing. It's amazing. So the next one I'm actually ready to go to war over, and it is sunscreen. Sunscreen, especially for my black girls and black boys. We think we don't need sunscreen because we are highly melanated, but that is not the case. Sunscreen is skincare. It is skincare. Sun damage and what it does to your skin and wrinkles and darkening of hyperpigmentation is no joke. It really doesn't take a lot to darken your hyperpigmentation. I have it on my cheeks and it's clearing up so nicely, and honestly I believe sunscreen is a huge factor in that. There's no point in using all these fading products and amazing skin wash products and then going outside without sunscreen and letting the sun just hit your dark spots. It's crazy how important this is. Now, I understand that a lot of sunscreens tend to leave white masks. So my recommendation is to get a gel or water-based sunscreen like this one. So this is from Sheeda, and I'm gonna show you. When I first took it out of the tub, I was alarmed because it looks so white. But when you put it on your face and work it in, it doesn't leave any white marks at all. It's a gel-based sunscreen, and look up close, not a white cast in sight, you can see. So get a gel-based one. I also recommend the Pharmacy Green Stick. If you're not in Korea and you can't get hold of Sheeda, then, you know, try out the Pharmacy one. That doesn't leave a cast either, and it's a sustainable brand, which is 10 out of 10. So you're not immune to sunburn, even if you're black. It's so good for anti-aging. Don't let your dark spots get the better of you. Sunscreen is a must. So I have just a few more tips left, and the next one I want to talk about is aloe gel. I use this every day. This is from Mill Creek, and it's my favorite because it's 99% aloe vera, which honestly, if you could get a plant and cut it open yourself, perfect. 100% aloe vera is always better, but this is the closest I can get where I am until I can get myself a plant, which I'm hoping will be soon. But this I use for after sun care. So if I go to the beach or something, when I come home I will apply it to my skin because I do, like I said, I do get burned. I'm still reeling, but I do get burned. So I like to put this on just to cool my skin down, and I will usually put it on for a while and then just have a shower. So this is really great after sun care. I keep this in the fridge so it's nice and cool. If I get any hint of a burn or a rash or anything like that, I tend to burn around my neck. I will come home and I will apply this, wait for 30 minutes and then take a shower, and it just soothes and stops it from scabbing up, which is really nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't necessarily stop it from scarring, but it does fade scars. So I'm going to try and see if I can find a picture of what my skin looked like before using aloe vera gel, but it was pretty rough around here, and now this is really smooth and the scars are fading, so that's pretty cool. So that's a quick one. And the next thing I want to talk about, and the last thing I want to talk about, is a hygiene thing, because you're sweaty and you're hot and you're bothered, and you know, I get conscious like, do I smell? So I switched to a natural deodorant like 6 months ago, and honestly the transition was easier than I thought it was going to be, because I had heard that your body takes a while to adjust and therefore you smell a little bit. But I was surprised that I didn't have that. So I'm using the Pharmacy Freshen Up All Natural Deodorant Stick, and I hope that focuses. There you go. That's what I've been using. And it has a really nice fresh smell. It's like minty-ish and papaya. It has papaya. So one thing I love is that it has started fading the darkness under my arms from shaving and, you know, waxing and all that stuff. But I also just love the smell. It does keep you smelling really, really fresh throughout the day. On top of that, I paired my natural deodorant usage with this gem, which is chlorophyll, liquid chlorophyll. And excuse the bottle, this stuff is proper messy. But it's basically, this is what makes plants really, really green. And it has a number of different benefits. Look at my fingers, they're green from the bottle. This shit is messy. But I take a teaspoon of this every single day, dilute it with water, and drink that once or twice a day. And I literally sweat water. It's insane. My sweat has no smell. It doesn't stain my clothes anymore. It's crazy. So it is an internal deodorizer. It has a host of other health benefits, but I started using it because it's an internal deodorizer, which means that it keeps your breath, your sweat and everything super neutral, which is dope. So if you start taking chlorophyll about 8 weeks before you switch to a natural deodorant, you're not gonna have the adjustment period that everyone talks about, because you're gonna sweat water and that doesn't have a smell anyway. So I figured out that was what was keeping me from having that, you know, sweaty period and not being like, not smelling so fresh. I keep recommending it to everyone. Sweat is a natural part of our, you know, body's process. It cools you down, it detoxes you. You have to sweat. There's nothing you can do about it. So I would recommend switching to a natural deodorant, but integrating that with chlorophyll. Maybe start taking the chlorophyll 8 weeks before. You're not gonna have that sweaty, smelly period, but it just makes me feel a lot more comfortable in the summer, especially to know that even though I am sweating, which is a natural part of our body's process, that at least I don't have to worry about stench. And I think that ties up my recommendations. I just wanted to remind you all before I go that all bodies are summer bodies. Everybody deserves to feel the sun on their skin. Everybody deserves to have a good summer. So I hope some of these tips helped you. Go out there, have a good time, be rock stars, enjoy every festival, and get your booty shorts on. And I will see you next time. Bye! It's pretty good.